So my name is Carol Chappell. I've been studying Qi Gong for over 40 years. My first teacher was a man named Suko Shi. He was a doctor at Shanghai Hospital, so he knew a lot of the modern Qi Gongs, and that's who I learned this from. My current teacher is a 103-year-old Taoist master named Quan Sai Hung. He was known as a wandering Taoist. He was a martial artist who practices medicine. So most of the Qi Gongs I learned from him are before the Chinese Revolution. They come directly from Washan Monastery. So they're very old style. I chose Happy Fisherman Qi Gong because we're surrounded in the Catskills by beautiful lakes and rivers. And this particular exercise connects to the water. It also develops kidney energy. And in 5-element theory in Qi Gong, in Chinese medicine, kidney relates to water. In the background of Qi Gong is it's an exercise, they say somewhere from 3,000 to 5,000 years old, developed by Taoist masters. Most of the monasteries in China in the old times were in caves in the mountains. You had Shaolin, which is a Buddhist mountain. You have Washan and Wudang, which are both Taoist mountains. So most of the monks in Mr. Quan's time lived in caves in those mountains. The first warm-ups deal with lubricating the joints. So the first one is what's called a hip oval. So you imagine, they call it the barrel exercise, because you imagine you're running your hips around the edge of a barrel. We have 14 meridians in the body, but actually more that run in other directions. This one is for the belt channel. All of the meridians that run vertically in the body pass through the belt channel. So this we do 9 times, and also the Happy Fisherman Qi Gong, we repeat 9 times of each posture because 9 is the Taoist number of completion. And then you do multiples of 9 as you feel more confident. So that's the first one. Then I'm just going to do the ones that are important for the legs since we use the legs most often. Next one is for the knees. So we're going to circle the knees in one direction. And this is very good for people that have problems with their knees. And we go the opposite direction. It's also good for the Achilles tendon when you push forward. Then this one is for the inside of the knee, bend in front, open in front, close in back. And this one is for the outside of the knee, open in back, close in front. Then the next one is to stimulate energy through the whole body. This is just squatting. One of the main meridians in the body is the gallbladder meridian, which runs on the side of the body. So this one is to stimulate that meridian. So we breathe out as we go down, breathe in, and palms come up the gallbladder meridian. Just go down as far as you feel comfortable. And you're rolling your shoulders as well, rolling the deltoids forward as you come down. So this is basically working many of the joints in the body. And again, when we finish, we always do 3 breaths to distribute the qi equally throughout the body. So today we're doing a practice called Happy Fisherman Qi Gong. In China, it is believed that you get happiness from a day of good work, hard work. So therefore, fishermen work really hard, and when they bring in their harvest, they're very happy. So this is a series of 5 movements, all connected with water. The first one is called pulling in the sails. So we're going to make a horse stance. One hand is by the dantian. You lift up the sail, and pull it in. There's an isometric movement in the pulling sail. Lift it up, pull the sail in. This is the in-breath. This is the out-breath. In-breath, out-breath. You rise and fall slightly as you do the movement. In-breath, rise up slightly. Out-breath, pull down. In-breath, rise up slightly. Out-breath, pull down. We usually do them in sequences of 9. Gather the energy, bring it into your body. 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 The next one is called rowing the boat with one oar, like you're in a type of canoe. You step out with the left foot. Left hand goes down, pulling the water. Right hand guides the oar. So you're making a circle with both hands. You're making 2 circles, one with the bottom hand, one with the upper hand. Weight shifts forward on the front stroke, back on the back stroke. Front. You try to make a smooth transition from the front to the back foot. We'll come back. Now we do the opposite side, stepping out on the right foot. Pulling, the force is in the bottom hand, pulling the water. We come back to center. Next one is called rowing the boat. This was like being on a river. The first exercise we were in the ocean. The second one we were in the river. The third one is like being on a lake. So we're going to step out, have 2 oars, pulling it into the chest, opening the heart, stretching down, stretching the back, which is good for the kidneys. So just like rowing a boat, you bring the energy in, send the energy out. In breath, out breath, in breath, out breath. Again, shifting smoothly from the front leg to the back leg. As your oars come in, you bring the left foot back. As your oars go out, step out with the right leg so you can have a continuous flow of movement. You're working the shoulders, working the deltoids. In breath, out breath, in breath, out breath. Come back to center. This one is called throwing the net. So you're going to throw the net into the ocean and relax back in after you throw it. You grab the net with fisted hands. You shift to the left foot, right foot rises, palms open as you throw the net. Bring the energy back in. Throw the net. Bring it back in. Open, close. Out breath, in breath. Out breath, in breath. Out breath, in breath. Out breath. You slightly turn at the waist. As you go, turn the waist. The force is coming off the back foot. And last one. Bring it back in. Hold the net. Right foot steps out. Cast the net. Last one. Bring the energy back in. The last one is pulling in the net with the full catch. Again, you're going to horse stance. Palms are what we call yin and yang. One is palm up, one is palm down. So you shift to your right leg, pull the net in. When you're all the way on the right leg, you shift, flip the net over and pull it in from the other side. Waist is turning in a figure 8. When you're pulling on the right, right hip pulls back. Switch, pulling on the left, left hip pulls back. Pull. 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 So you're bringing the energy into the heart. Turning it over, pulling it in. Turning it over, pulling it in. So it's and the hips are moving in a figure 8. So you want to get a nice smooth movement. We always take 3 breaths at the end. Crown chakra, the Dantian. And that's Happy Fisherman Qi Gong.